Hi, this is Sara Levin, the Artful Inker. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I've got this alternate for the May 2021 Paper Pumpkin Kit Batter Up. Let's get started. For this alternate, I'm going to start with my Stamparatus, and I've got my sentiment already on here, and a piece of basic white that I've cut with a layering circle die, and I'm just inking my sentiment up in Memento. And I was just sure that I was going to need to stamp this more than once, which is why I'm using the Stamparatus. So let me make sure that that point is that I missed the first time, got inky, and I'm going to just do the top of that B one more time so that all of that's the same intensity. There we go. Okay, so we're going to set this aside for a moment. Let me take the sentiment out, and we'll move on to our main piece, which is a piece of basic white cut to 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to take my ruler real quickly and mark the midpoint. So half of 5 1/4 is 2 5/8, and that just gives me, I've just put a tiny little tick mark there so that I have an idea of my starting place. And I'm going to start with real red ink, and I've got my bat, and let's see, I want to curve it the other direction because I want to stamp from my right hand and then match it up. Okay, so we're just going to ink that up. Careful not to dip the corners in, and I'm just trying to get kind of midway over that line there. Okay, and I'm going to close up my real red and clean my stamp. There's a lot of stamp cleaning with this card. And then we're going to use pumpkin pie next. And I want to change my angle of my stamp just a little bit, and we're going to measure that over here. And come right in over top. And then we're going to need to clean again. And close up my pumpkin pie. And grab the Daffodil Delight. And let's make sure we're still going to arc here. Okay, going to straighten this up just a little more. And just coming right in here. Okay, and clean again. And close up my ink pad. And grab my Just Jade. And then let's check the angle here to see if we can go with this. Okay, we can stay with that angle. Oh, that did not ink well. There we go. Okay, and let's clean again. And I'm making sure that I dry off my stamp. I'm using my chamois over here, and then I'm making sure that I've got my stamp dry each time so that, okay, and then we've got our Pacific point. And one more ink here. Oh, I've got my block a little messy, so I want to clean that up now so that I don't get mess on my card. And then this last one needs to be straighter still. So I'm going to pull that off and reposition it a little bit so that it comes over the top here. Okay, and clean this. And then I'm going to place my block down. I want to make sure I have the dry side. And then I'm going to take my stamp and position it over the one that I already stamped. And then let's do the red. And I'm meeting these up. Make sure I'm straight-ish. Okay, and then I'm going to clean. And repeat for the positioning. So the orange was the same. That's the pumpkin pie. The colors I'm using are the ones in the pride flag. Okay, clean again. And then we're going to lay this over top here and straighten this out so that it matches what the Daffodil Delight was. Okay, and clean. And grab my Just Jade. And then I'm going to check the position of the stamp. Okay, we stayed the same for the Just Jade. You may have remembered that. I did not. And clean. And then let's close this and grab my Pacific Point. And let's check the stamp. So I moved this just a little bit for the Pacific Point. It doesn't have to be exact, but close helps. Okay. And then clean. And then we'll pretty much pull the curve right out of this, most of it out, for our gorgeous grape. Okay. And there's our arc of colors. Let's close this ink pad. And then we're ready to assemble this card. So I've got some dimensionals here. So we're going to start with our sentiment, and I'm going to use the black dimensionals since it's the white going onto the black, and then it won't be quite as visible. Light dimensionals onto a dark surface just kind of stand out. As if you've been here before, you've heard me say it's like wearing a white slip under a black dress. Okay, put these out of the way now. And the reason I'm using the edge pieces is because you have to use the whole, all of them. No sense wasting. Okay, now going down onto the white surface, I'm going to use the white dimensionals. And before I do that, I want to attach this piece to my card base. And my card base is a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of thick basic white. And it's scored at 4 1/4. Let's get a couple of these things out of the way. We're done with those. This is a quick and easy card. Okay, we've lined that up, and then we're centering the top and two sides. And then let's pull this off. And make sure we're still straight here. And there is our Pride Month card, our 5th alternative for the May 2021 Paper Pumpkin Kit. If you don't already subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, please use the link in the description below and subscribe with me. And each month you subscribe, you'll receive the Beyond the Box tutorial bundle with exclusive tutorials for your Paper Pumpkin each month. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your card making friends. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell if you'd like to be notified the next time I upload a video. And if you're in the U.S., I ask that you please do part of your Stampin' Up! Shopping in my store. Have a great day. Bye.